has to be effortless because in the end, people, what they want is to simplify their life. We go from different shows and I see that a lot of the models, when they see Moroccanoil, they know that the hair is going to be healthy and they know it's not going to be any breakage. You know you're going to be safe.
Exactly what I want, yeah. This collection is all about glamour.
Carolina wanted something that was big and dramatic, but kind of that still stayed young. And so I wanted to make it really graphic and not go too romantic. So we have a headband on them so they stay a little more youthful, and then tying a string at the back sometimes, making a low ponytail. We start off by blow drying the hair with the Moroccanoil styling cream. Get a lot of volume at the root. And then we just back comb and tease the hair at the root, and then we spray it with the new Stronghold spray from Moroccanoil. And so then it's more spray and teasing until then we just smooth over the top and make it just really pretty.
It starts with this idea of a transformation. A working woman that becomes a feline by night.
To start with, I always use the Moroccanoil treatment. You know, that is when we're talking about foundation, that's really pretty much all about. I apply a couple pumps and I just work it through the whole hair. That's gonna give you like an instant shine. It's gonna make your hair to be a lot more manageable. We straighten it, we use a flat iron, and then we use our volumizing mousse just to wet from the top to the middle of the hair. We do want it to see a transition. That's very important for us.
Clothes, we really liked more of a softer look, so our talented hair people just started doing something much more softer, and it really worked with the clothing, I think, in a pretty way.
So we're creating really sort of big, soft, fluffy bums in the hair. We've got a soft undulating finger wave through the front, and then the rest is just going to be this real explosive curly texture, brushed out and brushed out and brushed out, using a base of the Moroccanoil strong hairspray for the curling and the finishing, all the way through.
The collection is very much about working towards my familiar collections, which is very much about boyishness and tailoring.
Looking for like a little bit of a twist between the masculine and feminine. Wanted to get like a flatter shape through the front so that when the girl walked down the catwalk, she looked a little flatter, a little stronger, a little bit more masculine. Looking for a really low bump in the back of the head, so then profile we get a very feminine look. A little secret underneath I'm about to show you. There's our little heft. You see our little trick there? And all this does is pull the hair back, and all this hair sits over the top and just gives us a nice soft feminine shape. So we're just using the curling iron top of the hydrating styling cream to work through it and give us a little bit of nice soft lazy texture.
We prepare the hair with like a mousse, like Moroccanoil mousse, like which is this one, to bring some volume. We just lift the hair and everything, and then we put a very low side part over 1 year, and then we back comb it to keep like some volume, so that always give you like this kind of like very manly look. And then with the volume in the back, that gives you like this more glamorous, like pump it up, a glamorous look. And then we tighten the back with a really, really low, super low ponytail, and we do the finish with the hairspray and light oil or Moroccanoil.
Sexy, simple, sexy, young Cavalli girl.
It's one collection for one young girl that loves Cavalli, of course.
It's kind of a lazy way, but it's still really rich. We've used our little cheeky backcomb technique, you know, the tease and then tonguing over it. Blow dried some of the girls with heavier hair with the mousse, which you can use on curly hair, on straight hair. And we've been using a little bit of hairspray just to help with the teasing and the clamping and the tonguing. We're adding the extensions in, cutting them, and then twisting it together with a tiny bit of the light oil and the hydrating blow dry cream, taking it out in the lineup and shake it out and they all look gorgeous.